some fresh air. And enjoy this beautiful day here on their home planet. Teams now are about to connect the front porch to the stabilization collar. And at that point, when both are secure, we should soon see astronauts come out of Orion.
Yeah.
All these views you see also being
coming out
to the Landing Force Operations Center here on the ship. Of course, there's very important recovery teams.
Tienen que estar gordos, ¿no? Very gordos.
To have all the views that you're seeing as well.
Because they have one uniform, one protection.
Again, listening to their communication loop here on the ship. Very quiet, which is a good thing. It means things are going pretty nominally. Meaning as expected.
Es puro pedo. Lawyers.
All this activity happening just 3,000 yards away from the ship. So that means this will be a very quick flight
What are the guys?
on the helicopters for the crew. 2-3 minutes, and then we'll be back here on the ship. Okay, saw a thumbs up. Personnel on the front porch. It looks like they are now getting ready to deploy what they call the Air Rescue Vest, ARV. And so this is the harness that each crew member will get into in order to be hoisted into the helicopters. Again, those helicopters hovering just about 40 feet above the front porch when they're ready to pick up each crew member.
Coming up? I only see the astronaut walking. Come in the first.
This is Mission Control Houston. Behind me, a fairly raucous scene
as hundreds of flight controllers have poured into the flight control room here. This is reminiscent of the scene after the final shuttle mission of STS-135, although that was the end of a program. This is only the beginning of a program with the textbook splashdown of Integrity and its 4 astronauts. We're standing by for the crew to be extracted from the spacecraft. Entry Flight Director Rick Hentling invited all of these flight controllers who have contributed to this mission to enter the flight control room to have an opportunity to receive well wishes and to share the mutual glow that exists in the wake of a textbook mission for Integrity. On the front screen here in Mission Control, a sign that says, "Welcome home, Integrity, taking humanity back to the moon, going further, and returning safely to Earth." So all of that jubilation, part of the post-splashdown activities, even as we await the crew being extracted from the vehicle to be hoisted onto Navy helicopters for the trip back to the USS John P. Murtha.
Now, coming out? Interruption?
Once again here in Mission Control, this view of the Artemis Flight Control Room, known as the White Flight Control Room. This is the old shuttle flight control room, and now is the home of Artemis missions to the moon and beyond. Once again, quite a few flight controllers were invited in by Entry Flight Director Rick Hentling to share in the jubilation following the successful splashdown of Integrity. That splashdown occurring an hour and 22 minutes ago, as we stand by for the completion of the extraction of the crew, and ultimately they're hoisting onto Navy helicopters for a short flight back to the USS John P. Murtha. Splashdown occurred at 7:07 and 27 seconds p.m. Central Time. Opportunity to talk to the head of Flight Dynamics, Jeff Birch, a moment or two ago. He said the trajectory of Integrity coming through the Earth's atmosphere was so precise, they've never seen anything line up on a ground track like today's entry by Integrity for its splashdown southwest of San Diego. And the initial, you can hear it.
Coming out? Where? Quiero ver acá. Where? I don't even know.
Jubilation here in the flight control room. The first crew member is out of Integrity.
¿Dónde están?
Cameraman, oh God.
We are expecting the other crew members momentarily to be extracted.
In the orange.
¿De orange?
Yeah.
We now have 2 crew members out.
No have nothing.
They're holding him up. The one is sitting down. See, in the orange?
Mm-hmm. Orange.
Yeah.
2 crew members out, 2 to go.
2.
We're about 1 hour from sunset out in the Pacific. Everything continues to go well. Integrity's systems function perfectly during its entry back to Earth.
The cameraman keeps going on the back
The
side
commander, who will be last out of the
when they
vehicle,
come out.
reported that all the crew members were feeling very well.
There's those. One more.
Yeah.
3.
Crew member number 3 now out. And now standing by for the commander, Reed Wiseman, who will be last out of his ship. Bobbing in the Pacific under almost ideal conditions, spanned 694,000 miles during its journey from launch to splashdown.
Have one more?
Mm-hmm.
It's 3 now.
Yep.
But when you come and walk in all, come on.
Their body's different from being in space. The body needs to slow down. Because they've been flying too fast.
And we now have Reed Wiseman out of the vehicle, all 4 crew members now out of integrity.
All four are out. They're all 4 are out. I know, because the cameraman. The cameraman keeps going in the back whenever they come out. I have a thorn in my face from a cactus. Oh my gosh.
Once again, all 4 crew members now on the front porch. And the procedure to begin hoisting them up to these 2 Navy helicopters hovering overhead will begin shortly.
But okay, a strong uniform. The uniform is heavy.
I don't know. No, they're putting, I don't know if it's already on. They have a harness.
Normal uniform, it's normal.
They gave him a harness for the helicopter. I don't know if it's already on or if they're going to install the harness now. I'm not sure. Now all 4 Artemis 2 astronauts exit Orion. Okay. It's cutting out. We lost sound. There they all are. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 heads, 4 bodies.
You haven't speak Spanish too? No.
No, they cut out the sound.
I think normal. Coming up.
This is Mission Control Houston. The mission is over, but the melody lingers on as